Well,
Good
okay.
talk.
Is that
Good
it?
talk.
That's it. We're done.
All right.
Thanks, guys. All right, all right. Okay, you guys just got off your Love Liberty Disco tour with the little dome thing that you had going. All right. I talked to you a little bit beforehand. Tell me about it now. What was that like? Did it work?
Did work.
Yeah, it was cool.
80% of the time.
80% of the time? Did it ever
Maybe
deflate?
90.
90% of the
90%
time.
of
No, it was
the time?
great. It was
really good.
crowds came out every night. It was packed out, which was really encouraging for us. About the first 10 shows we went through kind of tough, like we had to rebuild some things, but about the next 40 or 50 went pretty smooth. And then the last show, we pulled it down because we oversold the crowd. There was a couple of times the promoter oversold the show, and so we pulled it down, and it was a lot of fun. But the cool thing about it was all the crew, everyone that's been on that tour now, I look at them differently. You know what I mean? Because we were all like, it wasn't a band up here and crew. We were all in it together, and there was a lot of camaraderie. A lot of friends were made out of it. We had like 55 people on the road with us, and it was wonderful. You know, it's great to be done. But it was one of the things I'm glad that we did it, you know, seriously.
Would you do it again?
I'd say we'd do something similar to it again, but Newsboys are sort of a band that we don't usually do the same thing the same way twice. And I'd say that there was a lot of things we learned, and we would definitely do. We loved playing outdoors, and we loved the whole idea of traveling. And right now we're looking at bringing the show to shopping malls and playing in their car parks, which we did quite a lot of that on the tour, and that was the best time, you know. So it was. I think that's what we'll try and adapt. I'm not sure about the dome, but there'll be some. We just got to reinvent it all the time.
It was like the first time around, there were so many people, sponsors to malls to whatever, that were all so skeptical of the thing. And now it's like, now that we've done it once, now the next time, there's a lot of people that want to get involved. Shopping malls want to get involved because they saw what it could do, you know. So next time, hopefully, it'll be easier.
Yeah, it should be. I think it's like Jeff said, it's when we first were up, everyone's like, well, this has never been done before. There's no manual you can look through to read on how do you set up an air dome, and how do you put a rock band in it, and how do you provide public toilet systems, and how do you provide catering, and how do you provide food for the people that come along, and how do you provide air conditioning and heating and all these sorts of things. And I think now that it's all been done and we took care of it, now everyone's on the bandwagon. Yeah, when are you doing your next one? You know what I mean? So it's cool, but I don't think we'll do it the same way, just because I think we can come up with an even more efficient way to do it.
Well, your album has just come out fairly recently, like within the last 6 months, right? Oh, it was November.
Yeah.
Are you in the studio recording a new one yet?
At the moment, we're just starting to work on. We've got a record that's coming out. It's going to be called Shine, the Hits. And what it is, it's going to be is we got so many songs like Shine and Breakfast and Woohoo, Entertaining Angels that aren't on one record. And so we thought it'd be great to put them on one record and get some of our older material like Not Ashamed, Spirit Thing, and I can't think of anything else, but and re-record them. And because some of them were recorded like 6, 7, 8 years ago, and we'd like to play them how we're playing them live in concert now, completely different. Put them on one record with about 2 or 3 new songs, and put that record out, and then we're going to start working on a whole new record.
Very smart.
Yeah,
that's going to be great.
We're sort of excited about it because we get people ask us all the time. You know, you play this set list like like what we played tonight, and then they, when at the end of it they go, are all them songs on one record? You know what I mean? And so we've had a lot of people ask that, and so we thought, well, let's do it. You know.
And that's great because it's like the songs, if you've been doing them for so many years, have taken on new life.
Exactly.
And that's a really cool thing.
Yeah, they're
I look
totally
forward to
different
that.
than the old records. We play them differently. There's different. The lyrics even mean more to us now than what they did then, because now they've sort of soaked in. We've lived some of them things, and so it'd be nice to go back and put them on tape again in a fresh way.
What are your plans for the summer, the fall?
Actually, we're going to Europe tomorrow.
You are?
Yeah,
for
a week, doing some festivals over there. Then we'll finish out the festival season here in the States after that.
And the fall?
Fall was just, writing songs. Jeff's been doing a lot of stuff with TV stations. He does a lot of, either country or commercials. He does a lot of music for the commercials. You've heard Jeff actually a lot, but you didn't know it was Jeff. So he's usually pretty busy with that. Phil is got his new record, just came out, and so he's probably going to go and do some little shows here and there about that.
Right. And now you produced that, right?
Yeah, we did that in January. It was fun. It was really good. And
was it different to be in different seats, or was it kind of like, okay, this is old times, we're just doing it a little bit of a different...
A little bit of both. Where it was good for me is he's such a wonderful singer, and it was nice just to focus on production. normally when we're going to make a record, I'm thinking about drum sounds, I'm thinking about guitar sounds, bass sounds, the song, and I'm thinking about, okay, oh yes, right, I got to sing it, you know what I mean? And I'm thinking about lyrics and everything. This was great because it was just sit back and do one job, you know what I mean? Just make sure, put his songs, which were very personal songs, put them to tape, make them sound as good as I could make them sound. So.
Okay, Jeff, what's something that we might have heard you on television?
Well, I'm working on a commercial for Kit Kat right now, so you might be hearing that one soon.
Give me a break, give me a break.
Yeah,
he's
like
totally, he's going to revolutionize the Kit Kat bar.
Yeah, and then if anyone out there goes to the Dixie Chicks tour, there's a piece of animation that shows before they come on stage, and I scored the music for that too. So.
Wicked cool.
Go figure.
Cool. And on your time off, what do you like to do? Get to be off?
Motocross is probably, motorbikes is probably
haven't really had any time off in a while.
Yeah, we
kind of forgot.
Even when we have days off, we seem to just plan work into it.
But we took we had our bikes with us on the tour, so we rode a lot. We just didn't ride dirt a lot. You know, we normally take motocross bikes with us everywhere we go. So there's always tracks around, and that's probably the one thing collectively we love all together as a band. You know, we love motocross and surfing. It's, you know, there's lots of sports that we sort of grew up kind of getting into. You know.
The day after the tour ended, I just wanted to go home and be domestic. You know, I bought a house last November. I'm totally remodeling it, and the first day after the tour, after being away for 3 months, I go to work in my gardens out in the, you know, weeding, pulling out stuff, really exciting, and I got poison ivy over my whole body.
Oh.
So not only did we come off a 3-month tour, but I was like in bed for like 2 weeks with just huge boils everywhere.
That's sad.
I don't know why I told you that, but.
You feel comfortable
There
with
you
me.
go.
I feel like we've got a bond now.
It's kind of a family connection. We can tell you anything. No one else is listening, are they?
Yeah, no, I don't think
Of course not.